Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into The Last Echoes. It's this really fascinating audio script designed for a totally immersive, almost faceless journey.
Yeah, it's quite something.
We're not just giving you the plot points.
Yeah.
We want to unpack how it uses sound, how the narrative works to explore some pretty big ideas.
Right. Imagine this place. Okay, it's built on silence mostly, but underneath you've got these soft sounds, wind, a bit of water, these distant sort of haunting bells.
That's the sanctuary.
Exactly, the sanctuary. And that's where the echo lives, this kind of mystical keeper. The opening alone, just with sound, it sets such a mood, meditative, almost dreamlike. It's very effective.
So our mission really is to figure out how this audio-only story takes us on this, well, unexpected trip. It's all about memory, how we keep it, maybe lose it,
Yeah.
and sacrifice it.
It all kicks off with one specific thing disrupting everything.
Yeah, this corrupted memory. It's described as a glitch.
Yeah.
Something that just crashes into this peaceful, silent world and shatters it.
So before that crash, picture this really tranquil place. Stone pillars, a calm lake. That's where the Guardian and the Echo are. Their job, collecting little pieces of lives, memories, keeping them safe.
Why at work? Purposeful.
Very, until, like you said, that piece just gets blown apart.
And it's not subtle, is it? This
Isn't it?
memory arises, thrashing, screaming. I mean, how do you even do screaming in a place defined by atmosphere quiet? It's an immediate jarring contrast.
It really is. It throws everything off balance. Suddenly, these keepers, they can't just keep archiving. They're forced out onto a journey they never planned for.
And it's not just like a sad memory. It's described as broken, something that won't settle down.
And what's clever is how the journey itself unfolds. They travel through these landscapes that aren't just places, they're metaphors for different parts of memory itself.
Like the Whispering Woods, that comes up pretty early.
Yes, the Whispering Woods. It's not just trees. The air itself is full of these layered, indistinct whispers. It really shows you how memory isn't always your friend, you know? The voices are described as seductive, almost haunting.
And the Guardian has to step in.
Right, to protect the echo. Keep them from getting sort of sucked into those voices, lost in the past. It shows how memory, even if it's not actively malicious, can still be a kind of trap.
Then they hit something totally different. The Desert of Forgotten Names.
Yeah, a complete shift. An endless desert, sand everywhere, and the only feature, names written in the sand only to be immediately erased by the wind.
That's a powerful image, especially for audio. You can almost hear the emptiness, the erasure.
And it's here the Guardian says something really chilling. Basically, forgetting is a death that never ends.
Wow. That really underlines the script's focus on, well, the fear of being lost, forgotten, the weight of identity.
It's heavy stuff. And then, from the desert, they move to the ocean of voices.
Okay, so what's that like?
Imagine trying to cross an ocean, but instead of boats, you're stepping on these floating lights. And each light you step on triggers a sound, a fragment of a past life.
Like what?
A lullaby, someone's last breath, maybe a prayer, just this flood of human moments all layered together.
That sounds incredibly overwhelming.
It is. The script says the echo is almost crushed by the emotional weight of it all. It really conveys the sheer volume, the intensity of all those combined experiences. Makes you wonder how anyone could carry that.
So this whole intense journey, it's building towards something.
Where's the climax? Yeah. Which happens in the Cave of Static.
Static. So not quiet anymore.
Definitely not. The opposite. It's described as abrasive, disorienting. The air is thick with noise, like a constant audio interference. It really sets you on edge for the final encounter.
And who or what do they find there?
They confront the memory devourer. It's this shapeless thing, an entity that basically consumes what's been forgotten.
So it's not just that memories fade, there's something actively destroying them.
Exactly. It's the antagonist to preservation itself, an active force of erasure.
And this is where the Guardian steps up.
In a huge way, the Guardian makes the ultimate sacrifice. They let out this incredibly powerful, resonant hum. A sound.
A sound effect noise.
Sort of. This hum shatters the memory devourer, but then the Guardian and the hum, they both just vanish into the silence. Gone.
So the Guardian uses sound to destroy the devourer, but also disappears with it.
Yeah. Completing the mission, but at the highest cost.
And the echo.
The echo returns to the sanctuary. Alone now. The final scene is the echo placing the last memory they saved, a pure one, into its pillar.
The Guardian's gone.
Gone, but remembered. The echo carries that memory, that sacrifice, and maybe a new, solitary purpose. The act of remembering becomes the legacy.
So yeah, diving into The Last Echoes,
Mm.
it really used this audio format brilliantly. Sound, metaphor, story. It
Mm.
makes you think hard about memory, what we lose when we forget, and, well, what's worth sacrificing to keep things remembered.
It definitely leaves you thinking.
It really does. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? Thinking about your own life or even history. What echoes do you feel are the most important to protect? What does it really mean for something or someone to be truly remembered or completely forgotten?